Good morning, or afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are in the world when you see this. I want to welcome you to our very first virtual town hall of Solvay Advanced Polymers. Our goal today is to take modern technology and to try to pass around the world a very consistent, important message on a very important topic. Before we start, I want to back up a little bit and go over a few concepts that we talked about at the global meeting in April. In late 2004, the Executive Committee of Solvay set a global objective of raising revenues to 11 billion euros by 2010. So that's quite an increase from where we are today at about 8. You know, if you'll recall, as we talked about at the April meeting, one of our objectives is to be part of a specialty polymers SBU that has over $2 billion in sales by that same time frame. So that's going to be our part of the 11 billion is 2 billion in specialty polymers. So when we bring that on down to our company, what's that mean for Solvay Advanced Polymers? By the time that we get to 2010, we see ourselves about twice as big as we were in 2004. So how do we do that? As we mentioned in April, we bring together our strategy to make that happen. Big picture, very simple and clear. Our strategy is to bring the broad portfolio of products, which we believe today is more broad than any other company in the world, products in multiple sites. You know, there's certain things that's going to allow us to move back integrated into some specialty monomers. As we move forward, some of these products are not only difficult for us to make, it's difficult to find someone to make a monomer. We should be able to take more control over that in the future. And certainly, as we look at what we've been trying to do with R&D around the world, this adds another site, another group of very talented people to make our abilities to develop, make, and sell products around the world even stronger. We've said that clearly innovation is a cornerstone of what's going to drive our growth. This acquisition opens the door to a huge number of new opportunities. So when we look forward, we know that this not only gives us opportunities, but it certainly gives us challenges as well, and we recognize that. You know, when we look at the organization we have today, we ask the question, how will we integrate this into our business? This is going to impact many parts of our organization, but certainly two key areas are how do we manage the integration of this site with our other manufacturing sites? How do we integrate the business systems and processes we have today with this group? We have a global supply chain, so it's impossible to run this site in isolation. It has to blend in, and that gives us a great challenge that we have to study and we have to answer these questions in the coming months. Now, the other side of this integration challenge, I want you to know that we're not done. We're continuing to look for opportunities that match our strategy, that allow us to grow faster, that move us into more ultra-performance polymers, and we'll continue to move forward with that, and don't be surprised if we have other announcements in the future. I want to thank you in advance for the work that you do already today in making our business a success, and the work that's going to happen in making this integration a success. As we reflect back on the words of Mr. Kipling, gardens are not grown by sitting in the shade. Clearly, we at Solvay Advanced Polymers have no intention of sitting in the shade. Thank you very much.